You ever wake up feeling like you're 3 steps behind before your feet even hit the floor? You look at your phone for a quick second, promise yourself you'll start working in 5 minutes, and suddenly it's midnight, and you've done nothing that matters. If you've ever felt this stuck, lost, and frustrated, I need you to hear this. Everyone hits this wall. The difference between mess and success isn't luck or talent, it's the system you choose to follow. Today, I'm handing you the step by step guide that transformed my life. If you want to level up fast, follow this blueprint. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that subscribe button for the Growth Mindset Project. Smash the bell so you don't miss any of these life changing strategies. Let's get into it. Where does it all start? Media overload. It's not just you, it's all of us. Studies show most people get sucked in by endless scrolling, not even because social media is fascinating, but because we're compelled to watch what other people are doing. I was hooked too. I'd scroll constantly, obsessed with what friends and strangers posted on their stories. Here's the ugly truth. The more you scroll, the more you're trapped. Shortened attention spans, endless comparison loops, and feeling like your life doesn't match up to the highlight reels you see. That's where I lost years, chasing distractions instead of chasing my dreams. But listen, if you're serious about changing, you have to follow this blueprint. Step 1. Go from consumer to producer. Switch your role in the content ecosystem. It changed everything for me. 2 years ago, I started posting instead of just scrolling, and my whole mindset shifted. Instead of blindly consuming, I started finding inspiration, using what I watched to fuel my creativity. If I can do it, you can too. So what exactly makes social media so destructive? It trains your brain to crave constant, dopamine-spiking novelty. 3-second clips on Instagram or TikTok teach you to focus for mere moments, destroying your ability to deep dive into meaningful work. Besides, it keeps you trapped in comparison. You're up against people's best seconds while living your full, complex, challenging life. No wonder you feel stuck. Here's your first action step. Break the cycle. If you want to change your life, you have to create space for growth. That starts with a 24-hour digital detox, a hard reset to distance yourself from your phone, even just for one day. Make it impossible to scroll. Put your phone in another room, switch on airplane mode, and leave it out of sight while you sleep. Try grayscale. Make your screen less tempting, or delete the apps altogether. No Instagram? Your phone suddenly seems boring, and that gives you space to focus on what actually matters. If you follow this blueprint and remove temptation, you'll be shocked at the time and energy you unlock. Step 2. Structure. Here's where most people drop the ball. You can have all the willpower in the world, but if you don't follow a structured system, a blueprint, you keep spinning your wheels. As one well-known habits expert says, you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. I learned that the hard way. I used to rely on motivation to get me through. The result? Every habit was inconsistent. When one was up, another dropped off. Reading? Great for a week. Diet? Fell apart. Meditation? Consistent, but then work fell behind. You beat inconsistency with structure. Here's how I do it. I put everything on a whiteboard. Every habit, every task, every action that will push me forward. Meditate, read, journal, work out. I list them all out. Then I add a checklist. Business, YouTube, personal growth tasks. Each day, I know what's needed. No willpower required. Gamify it. Tick off each habit as you complete it. Follow this blueprint, and you move from chaos to control. Don't obsess about finding the perfect app or tool. Just make your system visible and simple. A whiteboard, notebook, or digital checklist. Anything that helps you see and track your habits daily. If you're still watching, hit that like button and drop a comment below about which habit you're going all in on first. Your feedback helps us create better content and grow together as a community. Now, how do you actually plan your life so every action lines up with your goals? That's step 3. Break your goals into long-term, 5 to 10 years, medium-term, the next 6 months, and short-term, today, this hour, the next 5 minutes. Then look at your habits and tasks. Some move you forward, most don't. The trick is to identify fake productivity, busy work that feels rewarding but doesn't actually matter. Like, if you want to grow your YouTube channel, should you spend hours responding to comments, or should you focus on making, editing, and posting videos? The answer's obvious, but you need to be ruthless about eliminating fluff. If you only had 2 hours per week to hit your goal, what would you cut? Follow this blueprint. Focus on high-impact actions, audit your day, and cut the rest. Do a life audit. Write down how you spend your day, what tasks eat your time, and where you put your energy. Once you audit your time, you'll see what to cut and what to double down on. Eliminate the distractions and busy work. Prioritize the real difference makers. As you implement this blueprint, remember, what matters isn't how many hours you hustle, it's the results you achieve every month. Productivity isn't about being busy, it's about moving the needle. Let's pause here. If this blueprint is resonating with you, remember to like, subscribe, and share your experiences in the comments. Your journey inspires not just you, but everyone here at the Growth Mindset Project. Now, step 4 is integration, where hard work shifts from effort to identity. Working harder doesn't guarantee success. Alignment does. If your daily actions don't match your goals, or if you keep breaking promises to yourself, you stack up failures and lose confidence. You have to bridge the gap between who you are and who you say you want to be. Follow this blueprint. Assign yourself points for every time you keep a commitment. Mess up, learn and move on. It's not about perfection, it's about honest self-reflection. Start telling yourself, I am the kind of person who finishes what they start. I don't procrastinate. I'm not the person who wastes time on the phone. I am the one making things happen. Write these identity statements down. Read them every night. Anchor them into your self-image. Pick one non-negotiable habit. Just one. It could be journaling, daily exercise, or reading. Make it so small you can't fail, and commit every single day. Once it's automatic, stack another habit. Follow this blueprint, and soon you won't just do good things. You'll become a person who lives them naturally. Reflect every week. What does 1% better look like next week? Physique, focus, productivity. How can you improve just slightly every 7 days? Finally, teach what you're learning. Share your system with friends or on social media. Teaching holds you accountable and reinforces your identity as a builder, a doer, a person who follows through. Let's talk real momentum. Step 5, movement and alignment. Your body leads, your mind follows. If your energy is low or your focus is scattered, maybe it's not your mind that's the problem. It's your lack of movement. I learnt the hard way. You can't think your way out of a rut. You have to move your way out. Whether it's a 2-minute walk, push-ups, a short run, or stretching, physical movement clears your mind and sharpens your focus. You don't have to be an athlete. Just start somewhere. Walk outside. Do a quick set of push-ups. Move daily. Include movement as a daily, scheduled, non-negotiable in your system. When your body is strong, your mind becomes clear and determined. Here's one more secret. Don't try to do everything at once. Perfectionism kills progress. Start with action, then refine as you go. Every habit I cherish once felt unbearable. But as I forced myself through the discomfort, I learned to love the process. That's the power of following this blueprint. If you're intrigued by how to take your transformation to the next level, cutting distractions and pushing yourself in silence, don't miss my video, Go Ghost. Upgrade your life in silence. It dives deep into eliminating what holds you back. Click over to it now and make sure you're subscribed and the bell is lit so you never miss another breakthrough. See you over there, and remember, follow this blueprint. You got this.